Students, today is the first class in your new academic session. You all are welcome here. Today I'll be teaching you the first lesson. In the first lesson, there is a poem, The Ant and the Cricket. It's actually a fable. I'll teach you the poem in details, line by line. So follow me, okay? And if you have any doubt at the end of the lesson, you can ask me. So this is a fable. I'll tell you what is the content of it. Please listen very carefully. So what does it say in the first poem? A silly young cricket. Cricket is an insect, okay? A silly young cricket accustomed to sing. It keeps on singing. Through the warm, sunny month of gay summer and spring. Gay means happy. In the happy summer, in the springtime, it keeps on singing. Okay? And began to complain when he found that at home, what he found? His cupboard was empty. In his cupboard, in his locker, nothing is there. No grains are there. So what is going to eat in the winter? Winter was come. So what has come? Winter. In the winter, he finds nothing is there to eat. So what is done? Not a crumb to be found, even a single grain, crumb of bread, it is not there. So what the cricket is going to eat in the winter time? On the snow-covered ground, nothing is there. On the ground, nothing is lying there, so that he can pick up. Not a flower could be seen. Even a flower is not there, where he can sit down and collect nectar or something, and he can sing. Not a leaf on a tree. Even on the tree, leaves are not there. Nothing is there because winter has come. It is lifeless season. It is the winter season. Winter season is just like the lifeless season. It is unlike the season winter in our country. In England, winter is actually dead season. Nothing grows, almost covered with the snows and the frost. So everything appears to be dead. And the cricket, it finds nothing is there. Leaves are not there. Flowers are not there. Even in his home also, nothing is there. So, what will become, says the cricket of me. So what I am going to do? Nothing is there. On the ground, on the trees, even in my store also, nothing is there. So it become very despair. He become very unhappy and hopeless. What to do? At last, by starvation and famine, made bold. How long he will be keeping on starvation? How long he will be living without having any food? So he become bold. What he has to do? He has to beg. He has to come out of his home and beg. All dripping with wet, all trembling with cold. It is the cold season. It is raining. Away he set off to misery ant. Why he has gone to beg? He has gone to ant. Ants are very miser. They are very economical. To see if to keep him alive, he could grant him shelter from rain. Something he can give shelter. Something he can give him. And a mouthful of grain. Little grain, so that his mouth can be filled up. So in this expectation, he has gone to whom? He has gone to an ant. What he is expecting? He will give one shelter and he will give little grain to eat. He wished only to borrow. He is not begging. Borrowing. When the time will come, again he will return. That is the expectation. Now you just lend me. After some time, I will return you. He would repay it tomorrow. Today you give me. After some time, I will repay you. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Otherwise, he is going to die. Because nothing is there in his home. Nothing is there in the nature. So have you understood? So, when the season was very nice, when the season was very pleasant, that time the cricket kept on singing, kept on dancing from one flower to another flower, kept on sitting on one leaf to another. He has not think about his rainy day. He has not thought about the days which is going to come in the winter. So when the winter has come, all of a sudden he remember, nothing is there to eat. What I can eat? How I can survive? And what he has done? He has gone to an ant for asking the shelter and to borrow something by which he can survive. He is not begging. He has self-esteem. He has self-prestige. Just lend me something. After 1 or 2 days, after some times, I'll give you back. So what the answer is expected from the ant? You will see. Come to this line. Says the ant to the cricket. What he says? See here. What he says? The ant says, I am your servant and friend. I am your servant also. I am a friend also. But we are ants, never borrow. We don't have this habit to borrow. And we ants never lend. We are very principled. We never ask anything from someone, and we never give something to someone. We don't lend also. We don't borrow also. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay something by when the weather was warm, when you have been dancing, when you have been singing? Why you did not keep something preserved for your rainy days? Why you have not kept something for your the bad days to come? Why you have not thought about your future? Quote the cricket. Quote means said, quoted, quote. No, not I. My heart was so light that I sang day and night. What the cricket said? I was so happy, I was kept on singing and dancing when the weather was very pleasant. For all nature looked gay, happy. That time nature was so happy. I did not think about future. I was very happy along with the nature, and I kept on dancing and singing. You sang, sir. You say, what you say? The ant said, you sang. You kept on singing, isn't it? Go then, says the ant, and dance with the winter away, and keep on dancing. So don't come to me. Thus ending, the hasty lifted the wicket. Out the door turned the poor little cricket, and the ant drove him out. Get out from my home. Go out of my door. And rebuked and chased him. Folks call, this is the story. This is called fable. Fable means old stories, old poem, heard by people on generation wise. I'll warrant it is true, but I can tell you, even though it is a fable, it is a story told by the old people and generation wise it has been retold. But this is the true. What is the true about that? If you don't think about future, if you keep on dancing, and if you keep on yourself merrymaking in the present time without thinking about the future, one day your condition is also going to be like the cricket. So present day, you think for your future. You think what is going to happen in your few days to come. Instead of wasting your time in merrymaking and joking and jollily living life, you think about your future. So that's why the poet said, it is a true. Some cricketers have 4 legs, some have 2. Some are wise, some are fools. So you are the people, you have to understand about the value of present, thinking about the future. Have you understood? Very simple one. This is a moral. What is the moral? Present time you have to use it. If you don't use it, you will suffer in future. If you waste your time by singing and dancing or pleasure making, future is going to be doomed. And you have to lend to someone, and someone is not going to help you. Like the ant has drove him out, you also will be chased out by someone. So you have to make your career of your own. You have to think for the present, and you have to think for the future. Understood?